people don't understand, and I think the media should understand this. When government roll out certain programs and policies, you see, I read in the headlines, oh, federal government to that is not the story. The story should have been federal government rolls out funds to further enslave Nigerians. When they see such, I mean, when I was editor of Insider, The Source, those are the kind of headlines that I can. You don't come, there's interpretative journalism. You are a Nigerian. Government says it's going to give 8,000 naira to family, 45,000 naira to about 5 people in 6 months. We all knew what happened to trader money, which a professor of law, Oshibanjo, was distributing, going to markets. What a shame. What a shame we have in this country, where a professor of law can be reduced by Buhari, who barely went to school, who struggled to look for a school certificate. He sent Oshibanjo on a white goose chase, going to markets and giving 2,000 to people, women selling tomato and pepper. And the rest of us, we are laughing. Today, the tiger that was destroyed yesterday, if you don't tame that tiger, the tiger will enter your bedroom. Who brought Buhari? It is Tinubu himself. Before our very eyes. And Tinubu told us that it is now his turn to preside over the affairs of Nigeria. We all thought that the man has a different approach. But what we have seen so far, is really not more ruthless policies. More vicious and ruthless policies. This is not about wherever you come from in this country, whether you are a Yoruba man, an Igbo man, it's no longer about tribe or religion. It's about class interest. These individuals are protecting their own class. And they are determined to do it at the expense and at the blood of Nigerians. And that's why CLO is saying today that enough is enough. 8,000 naira is an insult. If you like, 8,000 naira, we did the maths, the arithmetic a few days ago. Each member of the National Assembly from 1999 till date, which law has the National Assembly passed that moved poor Nigerians, that took poor Nigerians from the poverty noose to a situation where they can feed themselves? China, with a country of 1.48 billion, every year the Chinese take 100 million people out of poverty. It is there. Check the records. Look at the data. Look at the figures. It is there. Then people will come and tell us they are a class of 1999 when Governor Tinubu was governor. We were also governors. They are not telling Nigerians what did they do with the power they had for 8 years as governors. They are not a class. It has not been. So they are telling Nigerians that they are back. Their man is back in power. Therefore, they themselves, they are back. And the rest of us are watching. Let me tell you, the next few months, if Nigerians do not do something about this group of people, calling themselves, they are rulers, not leaders, calling themselves leaders, quote and unquote. Where is the palliative? Where is the palliative that was promised? People thought that Tinubu would come and say, okay, in the first 6 months, we are going to fix 2 of the refineries to work. Okay, we are going to do this number of roads. Nigerians should be able to drive on roads. I remember when Goodluck Jonathan and I think whatever, they increased fuel prices. We just imagine. We saw Rufai buses in Abuja. We saw a semblance of intervention. What we have just seen here, we thought we had entered a one-chance bus, which in Lagos they call it Kombi bus. This one is a long-seater bus with Tinubu. But if he thinks Nigerians have been conquered, he should wait for us. We are not conquered. We are not a conquered people.
Please,
now to this day.
Let me also talk about this. Talking about 8,000, I want to ask, how long do we need to complete Nigeria?
CLO is a human rights and pro-democracy movement. That is what CLO stands for. We are not a labor movement. In the past, we have had to build coalition with the NLC and all of that. If there is need for coalition, as time goes on, we will definitely do that. But for the purposes of information, the CLO is part of JAF, Joint Action Forum, which already is ongoing, and we will develop JAF strong enough to be able to confront this octopus that is confronting Nigeria to suck all of our blood. We will not allow it, as I said. And then Abdulrazak from STV say, why are Nigerian leaders not sacrificing? Only the poor people do. Yes, why would they sacrifice? they just feel that. You see, when a man slaps you and you walk away, he comes again, he slaps you on the other cheek and you still walk away. The next thing he's going to do is to think of cutting a pound of flesh from you. So what is happening? People are being killed in Plateau, killed in Benue, everywhere. Taxes are being imposed. Nobody's saying anything. We are paying. Salaries remain where they are. If I 18,000, I don't know how many states that pays 30,000. Tinubu is saying, oh, he's considering a 200,000 naira minimum wage. What is 200,000 naira? Even as we speak, 200,000. A dollar now exchanges for close to 80,000 naira.
800,000.
No, $1. Sorry, $100. Sorry, $100.
83,500.
83,500. That's $100, which means Tinubu is telling you that what he can pay is about $250, assuming he even pays 200,000 naira, which I know is also diversionary. This government will never, maybe at best they will say we'll increase national minimum wage to 50,000, and everybody will applaud. And then the state governors will come with their politics. You know, we don't have money, we don't have this, and they will just be dancing around the issue. Look, we may be laughing, we are not joking here. The issue is this: what is confronting us is a clear and present danger to the issue of our existence and to the existence of democracy itself. There is also a conversation around the issue whether even democracy is what Nigeria should practice. Whether this model of democracy that we are practicing, where you have 109 senators with their fat bellies sitting down there, and you have 360 House of Reps members who just look at how they did their election, how they could not even elect a leader from among themselves independently, that the leadership of the National Assembly has to be dictated and imposed. And from that moment, you know that Nigerians are in for it. Because what happened under the leadership of Ahmed Lawan, where they just raise the gavel and say anything Buhari brings, we will put it there. And we thought it's a butt of joke. You go to social media, they were doing, and people are paying a heavy price for that. Now, before our very eyes, we have another regime of just bring anything to us, we put it out there. Tinubu sent the supplementary whatever to just do budget, get the loan. They just approve. Even before they approve, they shared it. They said 70 billion is coming to themselves. And Nigerians are looking at these people. We work on this and they say, what is CLO doing? CLO should do something. This is CLO sitting down here. We also have flesh and blood. But it takes, he said, cowards die many times before they are dead. That the good is often intact with their bones. If you are a coward, you are going to die many times. You think, oh, let me just manage. Maybe the next day things will get better. We can all see before our very eyes that it's not getting better. It's getting worse. Yes, Unka, my good friend, editor of Telegraph, says, what strategy does the CLO has to deal with the issues? This is one of the strategies. Enlightenment, public advocacy is one of the strategies. And of course, I will not want to tell the media or the public the other strategies, because we know you are a media. You will tell us your strategy, you publish. So it's no longer a strategy. A strategy known is no longer a strategy. You know, that we have our strategies to continue to respond to this evil that is before us all. Sorry, madam, you said you have a question? Yes, afternoon.